Located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on February 6, 1996, Kevon Looney grew up different. In a great basketball city, Looney did not consider himself part of the society. He distinguished himself further when it came to sports. Love for them started very early in Kevon. A ball was not out of sight from him, as it was often seen being dribbled in the opposite direction of the street, spending long hours on the playground courts honing the art. He wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Stars are never made in Milwaukee, but Looney had a sight, a wish that he would one day play in the NBA. Coming from a close-knit family, he was raised by his mother Victoria and father Doug, who were overly indulgent, especially when it came to keeping him straight on and off the courts. From the very beginning, it was clear that Looney was a gifted basketball player at Alexander Hamilton High School. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches, he played as a forward who was adept in both offensive and defensive playing. He was a local celebrity because he could score, grab rebounds, and defend. Looney earned the coveted 5-star rating by all the recruiting services and was selected to play in the McDonald's All-American game during his final year in high school. His numbers were insane: 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 blocks per game. Looney contributed to the want to exploit the floor and played several positions. He put up 11.6 points and 9.2 rebounds per game to earn all Pac-12 accolades. But even more remarkable was his basketball IQ and his ability to play hard-nosed defense. Only one season at UCLA sufficed for Looney to announce his submission to the NBA draft. He has had a few injury issues that worried teams nevertheless. He was chosen 30th overall by the Golden State Warriors. For Kevon, it was a fairy tale in reality, but not without trials along the way. Tackling the demands of the big league proved daunting for Kevon within the first few seasons. After being literally benched for the better part of his rookie year due to hip injuries, which saw him go under the knife twice, he sustained significant injuries that took a serious toll on him. There was skepticism if ever he would be able to rise to his potential. However, Looney's determination to work hard was inordinate. He spent a lot of time in therapy because he was hell-bent on being part of the Warriors, and that is exactly what happened. During the 2017 to 2018 season, Looney quickly developed into a crucial component of the rotation of the Warriors. As a defensive anchor and a relentless rebounder, Kevon became more of a necessity than a luxury in a team full of stars. Even with the presence of future Hall of Famers in Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson, Looney still had his own little space. He was the glue guy, so to speak, the one who was responsible for the toughest jobs: blocking shots, offensive rebounds, and sticking to the best scorers of the league like a defensive shell. Looney has 3 trophies for NBA championships in the Warriors thanks to his contribution. By the year 2019, he had firmly established himself as one of the finest role players in the NBA, tough and resilient. Looney's journey, however, was not without further challenges. He suffered from injuries as well, but the mentality was the same: fight through it, work through it. I've been a fighter all my life. I knew that all I had to do was work hard, and it would all change. Looney's durable resolve reached an all-time high in the year 2022. He was a key player in the playoffs for the Warriors, and especially in the matchup against the teams of the Western Conference. Looney would go on to record a career game 22 rebounds in a game against the Mavericks in the 6th game of the series, and proved to be instrumental in the team's overall performance. His display of skills further enhanced his standing as one of the most relied-upon non-star personnel in the league. Everyone loves an underdog story, and that is exactly why Looney's tale deserves to be heard, told even when experiencing the most stern of frowns. Although he may not take center stage like his high-profile teammates, this is not to say he is less important to the Golden State Warriors team. Through rivers of hardships and miles of hard work, Looney has proved that any aspiration, however lofty, is achievable, from becoming a resident of Milwaukee to an NBA star. Looney is the very embodiment of a warrior, quiet but strong, and always up for the brawl.